Ruski's Crypto Cave here. Just came out to the shed, do a quick update video. I did order some new hardware, and I'm just deciding on what I want to do with it, as far as am I going to place it here, am I going to have to host it, or what I'm going to do. But as you can see, on the green outlet, we're at 5,400 watts. Basically, that's just about maxed out. The blue one, we're pretty much got about 700-800 watts that we could add there, and that one's maxed out. So what I ordered an S19K Pro 120 terahash model. I bought it from Altair Tech. I got it basically for like $17.01 or so out the door. I'll see if I can flash it up on the screen here in the video. I didn't get the shipping notification yet, but I just ordered it last night, so we'll see how long that takes to come in. But one of the options is this iBeLink BM-K3. Currently uses about 2,000 watts. I believe it is on the green breaker, so that would free up enough room there, I would believe. Maybe not quite enough. It might not be enough there, but I think I have something else on that one as well, so we'll be able to hook that up. If I turn that one off, we'll be able to, I'll have enough power. I just have to move some things around. I can remove some stuff to the blue breaker, or vice versa, whatever I need to do. But that one is still technically profitable. I did run the numbers on it, because it uses about 2,000 watts. It's getting about 51 terahash. At my power rate, it's working out to be about, I think, 45 cents or so, as far as profits. Not much, but still technically profitable. The S19K Pro 104 terahash, I still have that running at, it's not quite 110 terahash now, it's at 3,000 watts. It is running at about 106, I believe, which we can, when we get back in the house, we'll hop on the computer and we can check that out. Ice rivers are still running great. I did have a power flip on and off the other day, so everything all reset. So, but actually, as the ice servers still don't have any invalid shares, so those are doing good. Still got the Mini Doge Pro running. Worst case, I can shut that down to free up like 200 watts of one of the breakers if I need to. I got a big old stink bug still hanging out in here. He's gonna go in there. If he crawls through there, he's gonna get splattered. I don't know how bug guts all over the insides. You should get him off of that. Little bastard. But any more critters hanging out in here. But I do need to come in here and clean up. As you can see, this 3080 rig is quite dusty with pollen. That's for the spring. Everything's gonna be due for a cleaning. Shed, the floor, everything. As you can see, there's still stuff piled up on the floor when I was cutting holes, dirt and stuff in here. So it does need a good cleaning in here, which I'll get to at some point. But while I have my super low power rate, I kind of don't want to shut anything down for a while until that comes about, which I'm not sure when that's going to happen. I think my contract expires in November, but it was also originally supposed to be just a 2-month trial period, so here we are at month number 11. We're going on month number 12, whatever it is, and it's still going. But so I'm going to keep on hammering away and abusing the unlimited plan until I can. So, but as you can see, shed temps 67 on the intake side, 98 on the exhaust, or 93. Just got the top 2 fans running at a speed of 7, it looks like. Yep. The bottom 2 fans are off. All the fans are fairly quiet for being AC fans and stuff, so not that loud. Still have this hanging here. I really don't know what I want to do with that yet. So I think in the summertime, it might be a good idea to just leave it there. Just because it'll probably work out better when it's 90-some degrees out. But so I might just leave that go and hook the hose back up. But I'll worry about that then. But all in all, everything's still mining the same stuff. Haven't really switched anything around as far as what coins I'm mining. What I did start doing though is the most recent payout I got on the Ergo from the 3060 Ti's. I did swap that in trade over to Niaxa just to help accelerate getting to that 1 million Niaxa for the node. So that's about the only thing that really changed there. Probably going to start doing that with some Dynex as well. I'm not quite to where I want to be with Dynex, but as far as my bag, I guess you want to call it, but maybe just start like selling half of it, keeping half, selling half, keeping half, that type of thing. We'll see. Because the hash rate in Dynex has increased substantially. The network hash rate pretty much doubled in the last few months. So the yield is definitely down. Coin had a nice pump, so we're hovering around $1.95, 90 cents range around there. So coin price is doing all right. But the yield is definitely much lower than it was before. And I just had two of my rigs on there, the 2070s and the 2080 Ti's. And actually with the last video I did with the latest SRB miner, 2.3.8, it is much more power efficient than 1.0 miner. But the latest version of SRB has been giving me some invalid shares, so if you are using it, make sure you turn the watchdog on, and if you get like an accept the share ratio less than like 90% or something like that, have it reboot. Because once it starts, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. So 2080 Ti rig had a few reboots yesterday, and don't think it had one yet today. We'll see when we go in, but as far as what's going on here, that's about it. There's not much else going on. Just got to figure out either am I going to shut that one down and replace with the the S19K Pro, or I'm leaning towards just sending the S19 out and getting it hosted. Like send down the Hawk down Terra, or look at some other different options. But I'll figure that out when the time comes when it gets here. But just considering a couple different options with that. So, all in all, shed is rocking. Loving this time of year. And actually, I do have 8 5700 XTs sitting in the house and 8 more 1660 Ti's sitting in the house. So I might be able to even build like another open air rig and see what I can do with that, or maybe even pick up another, like a used Octominer case or an R8 from GPU Rises or something like that and throw them in there. But I know the prices did drop on those a good bit. So each of these I paid probably basically almost $800,000-$900,000 a piece or whatever it was for them. Used crypto to pay for it that I mined over the years. So it wasn't cash out of pocket, but still a substantial chunk of money. And I know 5 of the Octominers I did buy with Bitcoin when Bitcoin was at like 45 grand. So it was like 0.1 Bitcoin I spent on it. So I think I did okay there. But let's go inside and take a look at the computer and catch us in there. Alrighty, we're back inside. This is take 2, because apparently the first time I recorded it, I did not have the microphone turned on. Whoops. So anyway, we're here in my iBeLink. As you can see, the 2080 Ti rig. It was rebooted about 6 hours and 20 minutes ago. And that was due to the hash rate watchdog. Every time I see like a little number icon up here, I go up here and remove all the messages and all that stuff. So that's why there's nothing there, but that was rebooted. And it looks like it was about 2 days, 9 hours ago is when I had that little power issue. I did flash it up on a screen not too long ago, but you can see, let's go into iNodes here. You can see you have 248K in there, and about 10,000 Niaxa so far, and about 385 per day. There's be about $1.12, just under 31 bucks. We got that was worth 726. Solo mining Niaxa, currently at 32%. I did have 3 blocks that were kind of high effort, were all 200% basically or higher, and then a really nice one at 1.5%. The rigs are sitting at that 6.3%, 13 and 242, so that one's due to find one here soon. So my guess is that's going to be the next rig to find a block once it happens. And I know we talked about Kadena in the video. The when I first had the screen on, it was 46 cents, and then I refreshed it, but actually I did change this to average last 24 hours. So yeah, so there's the 46 cents, and then if you switch it to current value, it is 54 cents. It was just 58 cents. So it's changing all the time, just due to the hash rate. My guess network hash rate is changing. So, but still not too bad. Quick check on the ice rivers. 24-hour hash rate 155 on the first one. Second one is 153.7, 43 coins per day. And then still zero. Let's see, you could probably hear a cat meowing in the background, but anyway, yeah, 2 days, 9 hours, 9.5 hours was when that was reset, and still no 0% rejected rate, which I know before, like I said in previous videos, that was like at 0.3, 0.5, 0.8% rejected. Same thing with this guy, similar time frame. And then let's go back and hop into Brains OS. I was talking about, see, we're up around 107, 108 terahash. Power usage is at 3183. I had the power set, and because I was speaking about before, you go into performance. You can set a power target or a hash rate target, whichever you prefer. I had it set at a hash rate target before of 110, and then it would just adjust the power usage until it got to that hash rate. And then I switched it up to do a power target of, like, say, 3050. I don't know where I got it from. I just picked it out of the air, threw that number out, just to kind of mess around with things. And you can see the performance has been pretty steadily 107, 106, 24-hour hash rate there. Now, since this reset, my blocks found also reset, so it is what it is. So. But I'm still pretty sure that was a BCH block and not a Bitcoin block. But and speaking of that, I'm very tempted to give a whirl at Bitcoin solo mining, just to try my luck. Just give it a shot for maybe try it for a month, because I've wasted a lot of money on other dumb stuff. As far as like, we have a pool at work with lottery tickets and stuff, so I've wasted money on that, and probably spent more than a couple $100 in a month on that type of stuff. So I figured, yeah, why not? Just might give it a whirl. If I do it, I'm going to do it from November 1st and November 30th. I'll figure it out as it gets closer. Do a little more research. I was messing around with a solo calculator, and with like 200 terahash, it's going to take me like 9 years statistically to hit a block. So yeah, so that's ridiculously long. But you never know. Just try my luck. You never know, might get lucky. It'd be freaking sweet if I would have hit one. But the other option is maybe even solo mine Bitcoin Cash, because that's still $1,400 a block, you know, and the network hash rate is a lot lower than what Bitcoin is. But you know, I'll fiddle around with some numbers and see what I can figure out, and decide what I'm going to do. But may take a shot, just try to get lucky, and might as well do it now with my power's cheap, because if the power rate goes up, I definitely won't be doing it. That might be coming, October 18th, so might be something to look forward to in a couple weeks. So, but other than that, no, not sure what else I talked about on the first recording, just because there's no audio to it. So I believe that's about it. So we'll catch you in the next one. Catch you later.